Oh yeah, another musket video. Guys, seriously, this might be my favorite weapon in the game. And by weapon, I mean the grenade. That sticky bomb that musket has, oh my god, it does so much. Absolutely so much. Even in this situation here, where he ended up dodging the grenade, the fact that I threw it on him means that he had to blow his entire stam tank to dodge that combo, which allowed me to very quickly get the counter on him. And yeah, I just can't say enough good things about that grenade. I absolutely love the trap too. The trap has a little bit of a wind-up time, but I found that if you use it, especially when melee opponents are going to be using things like gap closers, twice we caught this guy as he goes in for the gap closer, and it makes it very easy to follow up with that grenade afterwards. And again, he had to blow all of his stamina in order to not eat the grenade blast and my offensive moves, and I'm able to put the pressure in to bring that guy down. Now, here I come into a interesting situation. Honestly, I've never had this happen to me in Outpost Rush. 2 players on the turrets shooting at me, and we got the ghost behind us for good measure. And yeah, it's time to throw that grenade. I do manage to stick him. I hit him with this stopping power, knocking him off the siege. And that beautiful explosion, down he goes. And then this guy here, I don't even know what to say. I mean, you just saw me do this to your friend. You just saw me do this to your friend. Oh my god. Anyway, I start shooting at the door a little bit afterwards, and then one of these guys, a different player actually, ends up coming out to fight me. And he's got bow, sword, and shield. Bow versus musket, honestly, I do feel like musket struggles a little bit. Bow has better DPS, and it is a little bit more clean to fire. I don't know. Bow is kind of janky too, but musket, especially if you get caught in that reload animation, it opens you up big time to eating those offensive ranged combos. And then me and this guy here, we're just playing a bit of back and forth. We don't want to land those big combos, or we do want to land those big combos on each other, but we don't want the enemy to connect. And here I get a good timing on the dodge there, just waiting out that route. Then I hit him with a great backstab off the flourish and finish, and not sure what he does there. Maybe he DC'd or something. Either way, I head up towards the guy that's still in the outpost here, and he's just shooting me with his bow, and he has to know what's about to happen. Oh my god, he literally just died to this, and down he goes. Oh man, I love that grenade. Moving on to the next clip, I've got another OPR game actually. These have been really good games. When I say I like Musket, it's not only because it's fun to play, but I'm actually having a lot of success with Musket. And I'm getting some pretty decent scores in OPR. Usually when I run out by myself solo, I just get killed all the time. But there you see that trap just working that OP speed magic. I'm able to easily walk away from the melee opponent. And then that guy there, I don't know, man. He's got to use a potion. He just left himself open to the easy headshot, and down he goes. And then I try to go for the flourish and finish combo on the mage that comes down here, but then I get sniped really hard by an archer on the side. And then, yeah, I don't know. Maybe this trap needs to be nerfed, guys. This movement speed is so ridiculous. I actually end up getting away from them. They still chased me for like 2 minutes or something, and I just come back towards the outpost, managed to sneak a kill there on one of the players that my friendly player was fighting. And then this guy who just chased me so long, I just stick him. I didn't actually stick him with the grenade, but he blows his stamina. The easy flesh double backstab. Literally every single one of those attacks was a backstab. Massive combo. And then our team is just kind of clean sweeping this. We head towards the enemy spawn. And this poor guy, he runs right into my trap. There's a huge explosion and the Rapier trade. He ends up going down. And then for one more time for good measure, I love this combo here actually. There we see the grenade into the trap. Both players take damage. I go for the spear player after the flourish and finish though. And I managed to get a great kill on him into the flesh as well. And then this guy here, he has good movement. He manages to get away just in time. And that's the end of that game. Moving on, I've got another Outpost Rush game. This time just a quick moment from one of the games that I had. And again, inside the enemy outpost, people are getting wise. They know that trap is no good if they stand in it. And I love this kill. I missed him with the grenade, but I throw it on the ground, and the stopping power to stagger him as the grenade explodes, and the next musket shot, and he goes down. Absolutely beautiful, man. Oh my god, that grenade is just the fundamental aspect of all of the combos that I do with this build. I absolutely love it. And then here again, this guy, I throw the trap on him and then go for the grenade. He actually manages to get out of the trap in time and roll away, but he still eats that grenade explosion as he falls down. And then here we go. This is again just absolutely beautiful. Grenade on the ground. This guy stands right next to it. Flamethrower guy drops down the other side. Then I just feed him some damage with the rapier. The last dot tick actually finishing him off. And now these guys are hard on my tail, but I just go for a nice flourish and finish, sorry, through the middle of them. And then I'm going to abuse that trap a little bit more. The same archer that got away last time. I throw down the trap into the grenade. He knows it's coming. He goes for the riposte, but I hold the heavy attack, get great damage. Unfortunately, as I drop down, we got Hammer Guy right on me. And then this again. I mean, does this trap need to be nerfed? Seriously, guys, does it need to be nerfed? I'm literally inside the entire enemy team and just run through them scot-free, and away I go. Of course, how could I upload a PvP video without at least having a little bit of open world PvP in there? So here there was a bunch of green players that were hanging out in this outpost, and my friend Kinos comes to help me out. If you guys want to check him out, there's a link to his channel down below, by the way. Shameless advertisement. But I do manage to get a kill on the first player that comes up there, and then this guy, he rolls into the trap, the double musket shot with the roll for the reload. And that's actually a pretty beefy amount of damage. Oh my gosh, that was almost 6k damage to that guy from my musket. He goes down with the combo. And the other two players here, they start shooting us with projectiles. The archer is pretty low on health. I'm trying to put the shots in. Sorry, the healer was low on health, but they're throwing a lot of heals down. Everybody's health just shoots right back up, and I drop down here. Akinos right behind me. He throws that fireball down, doesn't get the connection. I managed to get a couple hits in, but here comes another green player. And Akinos right away diving in there. This is one thing where I kind of missed the fire staff because he went for the burnout in there and I'm a little late to the party. Fortunately, I do manage to get on top of the guy that Akinos put damage in, and man, that musket. You know, fire staff is more accurate because it is going to hit directly where you're shooting, but the musket being such a snappy shot into the second shot off that roll, absolutely beautiful. And yeah, just end up stalemating with those guys for a little bit before more reinforcements come in, and we had a whole brawl with them for a long time. And then this last clip here, this guy, he was kind of friendly, and then he just starts attacking me, so yeah, not great. I don't even have my potion equipped, which is not fantastic, but here we go. He steps in the trap. There's the grenade. He's completely gassed for stamina. How is this even possible? Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If you want to catch some of this live, there's a link to my Twitch down below. I will be sharing this build real soon with everybody, and you will be able to find it on my website, pvpnewworld.com. And of course, if you have an awesome fight that you want to see in the New World Top 5 Fights, you can send that to Kristofer at pvpnewworld.com. A big thank you to our sponsor, ExpressVPN, for supporting the show. And of course, a massive thank you to all of my patrons on Patreon for keeping the show going too. Playing Musket has been a massive pleasure these past few days. I think I might have my new main weapon. Hope to see you guys next time. Have a good night, everyone.